everyone. This is Dentistry TV, where every story starts with a smile. For today's news, we're stepping beyond dentistry as we bring you stories that shape a more understanding and tolerant world. I am Jo Margaret Lim.
And I'm Nicole Amber Castillo. Tonight, we explore the realities of cultural sensitivity, peaceful coexistence, and how people across the globe are learning bridge of difference. We have 6 corresponding joining us live with reporters from the field.
Our first story, cultural sensitivity plays a crucial role in reducing conflicts and strengthening connections. Many people move from an ethnocentric mindset where they see only their own cultural perspective toward ethno-relative understanding. To help us unpack this, we go to our correspondent, Babao Christine Clarice, who joins us from a cultural learning center.
Thank you, anchors. Cultural sensitivity based on Milton Bennett's framework develops in stages. At the ethnocentric level, people often avoid cultural differences. This includes denial, failing to recognize cultural differences, defense, recognizing differences but viewing them negatively, minimization, claiming we are all the same while imposing their values unknowingly. Experts emphasize that these stages can create misunderstandings, stereotypes, and even workplace conflict. Back to you.
That framework sets the stage for our next update. How does ethnocentrism show up in the real world? For answers, we turn Ms. Ramos Maika Daniela, who spoke with community members earlier today.
Good evening. Ethnocentrism continues to influence interactions in workplaces and communities. We conducted off-camera interviews earlier, and based on our respondents' insights, many individuals shared that they once believed their own culture was the proper or normal one. This mindset often led to quick judgments. For example, many Filipinos are known for their talent in singing, which sometimes creates the expectation that every Filipino who joins an international singing competition will automatically secure the top spot or win. Experts say such reactions stem from the defense stage, where differences are seen as obstacles rather than opportunities. However, awareness programs in schools and offices are slowly helping people recognize their own cultural biases. Back to the studio.
As individuals grow more open-minded, they enter the ethno-relative stages, beginning with acceptance. For more on this transition, we go to Lahara Chanel Cruz.
Thank you. At the acceptance stage, people begin to understand that the same everyday behavior have different meanings across cultures. I spoke with several young adults who described how traveling and meeting diverse groups helped them appreciate unfamiliar customs. Though they didn't always agree with what they saw, they approached differences with curiosity, asking questions like, "How does your family do this?" or "What is the meaning behind this tradition?" Teachers and cultural trainers believe that the openness is crucial foundation for genuine intercultural communication. Back to you.
A strong reminder for everyone that interest and curiosity can be powerful force for harmony. Our next story focuses on adaptation stage, wherein individuals begin to adjust behavior to interact more effectively with others. Joining us with Mr. Sansano Jules Patrick, who visited multicultural workplaces.
Good evening. Our Lady of Fatima University is a prestigious and diverse institution where everyone is welcome. Whether you are a local or an international student, such an environment adaptation is essential. I interviewed some local and international students who have learned to adjust their communication styles, whether by bowing appropriately to Japanese colleagues or understanding flexible time expectation common in some Latin American cultures. These individuals say that adaptability doesn't erase their own identity. Instead, it reflects empathy and respect for another's cultural norms. Experts add that adaptation leads to smoother collaboration and reduces misunderstandings. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Sensano Jules Patrick. Adaptation truly makes cross-cultural communication more meaningful. The final stage of cultural sensitivity is integration, where shifting between cultural perspective becomes seamless. For more, we go to Pabustan, Julie, and Faith.
Thank you. People in the integration stage are comfortable navigating multiple cultural identities. This is commonly observed among bilingual or bicultural individuals who interact with one cultural group at home and another at work. They may switch language, tone, or even behavior naturally, yet remain authentic in both settings. Experts note that these individuals often display deep empathy and the ability to mediate conflicts between cultural groups.
As diverse. However, diversity is not about how we differ, it's about embracing our individualism. For diversity allows us to recognize our differences, to celebrate our differences, and to appreciate and value one another's differences, because we are all global citizens, part of this ever-changing world which evolves by recognizing and exchanging ideas. For strength, innovation, problem solving is found in our differences, not in our similarities. Let us show respect, open-mindedness, and acceptance of one another's differences, so that together we can create a vibrant society where differences are embraced and individualism is celebrated.
Back to you.
That's a remarkable example of how understanding multiple perspectives strengthens unity. And for our final story for tonight, focuses on long-term development of cultural sensitivity. How much growth should we expect? And how can institutions support this? Our last update comes from Miss Booking Eliza Nicole.
Thank you. Experts say cultural sensitivity does not develop overnight. Workshops alone are not enough. Sustained exposure, interaction with diverse groups, and regular empathy building activities produce more lasting change. Schools and companies are encouraged to provide spaces where people can meaningfully engage with other cultures through events, collaborative projects, and shared experiences. Cultural sensitivity is a journey, not a destination. Growth happens gradually through consistent practice.
The land of 1,000 smiles, Thailand. Thailand is often called the land of 1,000 smiles due to the warm and friendly nature of its people. Smiling is an integral part of Thai culture, used in various social interactions to convey respect, politeness, and even to diffuse tension. In Thailand, there are at least 13 different types of smiles, each with a specific meaning. This cultural emphasis on smiling makes Thailand a welcoming and hospitable destination for visitors. Japan's bowing tradition. In Japan, bowing is more than just a greeting. It's a way to show respect, gratitude, and apology. The depth and duration of the bow can vary depending on the social status of the people involved and the context of the interaction. A slight nod of the head is casual, while a deeper, longer bow shows greater respect. This tradition is deeply rooted in Japanese culture and reflects their values of humility and respect for others. India's Festival of Colors, Holi. Holi, known as the Festival of Colors, is one of India's most vibrant and joyous celebrations. It marks the arrival of spring and the victory of good over evil. During Holi, people throw colored powders and water at each other, dance to traditional music, and share festive foods. This exuberant festival promotes unity, joy, and the celebration of life, breaking down social barriers and bringing people together. The Icelandic naming tradition. In Iceland, surnames aren't passed down through generations in the same way as in many other countries. Instead, they use a patronymic or matronymic system where the child's last name is derived from the first name of one of their parents. For example, if a man named John has a son named Oliver, the child will be called Oliver Johnson, son of John. South Korea's kimchi tradition. Kimchi, a traditional Korean dish made of fermented vegetables, is more than just food in South Korea. It's a cultural symbol. Making kimchi, known as kimjang, is a communal activity that brings families and communities together. The process of preparing and sharing kimchi has been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The Maori Haka of New Zealand. The Maori people of New Zealand perform the haka, a powerful traditional dance to express unity, strength, and pride. Originally a war dance, the haka is now performed at important events, celebrations, and sports games. It involves rhythmic chanting, stomping, and intricate hand movements. China's Lunar New Year celebrations. Lunar New Year, also known as Spring Festival, is the most important holiday in China. It marks the beginning of the new lunar calendar and is celebrated with family reunions, feasts, and traditional customs. Red decorations, fireworks, and lion dances are common sights during this festival. The Lunar New Year emphasizes the importance of family, prosperity, and good fortune in Chinese culture. Mexico's Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, is a bright and colorful Mexican holiday that honors loved ones who have passed away. Celebrated on November 1st and 2nd, families set up altars with offerings like flowers, food, and candles to welcome the spirits of the dead. This celebration shows how Mexicans see death as a natural part of life and a time to remember and be happy, not sad. For example, people often make sugar skulls and bake special bread called pan de muerto to put on the altars. The Serengeti's Maasai warriors. The Maasai people of the Serengeti in East Africa are known for their distinctive customs and vibrant clothing. One of their most remarkable traditions is Adumu, or jumping dance, performed by young warriors as a display of strength and endurance. The Maasai's deep connection to their land, their unique rites of passage, and their colorful attire make their culture one of the most fascinating in the world. The kindness of the Bhutanese. Bhutan, often referred to as the Kingdom of Happiness, measures its success by gross national happiness rather than gross domestic product. Egypt's ancient pyramids. Egypt's pyramids are iconic symbols of ancient civilization, showcasing the architectural and engineering prowess of the Egyptian people. Built as monumental tombs for pharaohs, these structures, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza, continue to fascinate and intrigue historians and tourists alike. Brazil's Carnival Extravaganza. Carnival in Brazil is one of the most famous and extravagant festivals in the world. Held annually before Lent, this vibrant celebration features parades, samba music, and elaborate costumes. The streets of cities like Rio de Janeiro come alive with dance and music, showcasing Brazil's rich cultural heritage and love for celebration. These amazing cultural facts remind us of the importance of understanding and appreciating our differences, fostering a sense of global unity and respect. Thanks a lot for joining us on this incredible journey through the world's most fascinating cultures.
Back to you, anchors.
Thank you to all our reporters. As we've seen tonight, cultural sensitivity plays a vital role in promoting peaceful coexistence. Understanding differences isn't just a social expectation, it's a commitment to building a more compassionate world.
We hope today's stories inspire all of us to learn more, listen more, and embrace diversity with empathy. Again, this is Dentistry TV. I'm Nicole Amber Castillo. Thank you for joining us tonight, and have a great night, everyone.